Hey everyone, Spazzy Dragon here, aka Syndromes. Welcome to 15 minutes of real life, I suppose. Here's a practical tip which I just learned the hard way. If you happen to buy a laptop for your work or whatever, make sure that well, I'm speaking about like business, like, sort of budget class laptops here. Make sure that you actually buy something that is still in production or hasn't been completely discontinued. So basically don't buy anything that is older than 3 years. And the reason is simple. At some point, as I am very fond to tell everyone this, but my keyboard stopped working properly at some point. During like random moments, the shift key, the 6, 8, 9, F1, F2, escape, and some of the numpad keys would just stop working, and I would just have to just fiddle it around until it's done. The problem is that I bought this thing about a year and a half ago, and it was discontinued in 2010. This is a Acer G3 something something, I don't know, I don't remember, I don't care. Point is, okay, fair enough, it's nothing that bad. At least here in Europe, you can get these parts pretty easily, technically speaking. And this is my old keyboard. As you can see, it's actually in a pretty bad state. It's, from wear and tear. Actually, I tend to type quite a lot because of my job. So usually this wouldn't be a problem. But apparently Acers, or whatever you call them, they are very fond of getting their keyboards just fucked over. So, I suppose it wouldn't be such a problem if not for the fact that I just spent about 50 euros on this thing. I literally spent 1/5 of my laptop's worth on a keyboard. This is unacceptable. The problem is that these series, like the 3 series, they don't have interchangeables. They don't use the same keyboard. They actually have to. I don't even know. Basically, what I'm speaking is that if you are going to buy a budget laptop and you know that it's not going to be in tip-top shape at some point, anyway, the keyboard is going to be the first thing that goes. If not for the charger, this thing is actually pretty much like shit. But yeah, I really highly suggest you, if you are buying a budget laptop, buy something that is not very old. Otherwise, you won't be able to get these spare parts. I was lucky to find this because the guy who does the maintenance for this thing, he said that he always has some sore problems getting these. Oh, and don't even bother returning. Technically, this thing of mine, it hasn't ran out of its what's-his-face. I could have returned it, and the problem is that with the warranty, or whatever it's called, they would have taken a month to fix it, because they have to wait for the parts, they have to prove that the part is whatever. I didn't want to wait for it, I needed this for work, so I had to just buy this and just replace this crap. Well, I'm 50 euros lighter, so meh, but at least this is the sort of, this is the sort of lesson you really need once. Cheers.